Alright guys, welcome back. We're here for part 3 of our case break today. We've opened 10 boxes out of this case already. We've got 10 more to go. We're going to open 5 in this break for sake of time. Don't want to kill anybody with overloads of, hour-long breaks. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pop on into this first box and get started. Went ahead and pulled the plastic off all of them, save us a little time, keep us moving, keep us rolling. Alright, and right off the bat, that does not look like a thick pack in the middle, so we might have something interesting in this first box. That would be nice. I'm going to average about 1 auto per 5 boxes currently. We'll see if we can get a little bit luckier. Clint Boyer, Jamie McMurray, Gaulding, Kyle Larson. We've got the studio insert for Tony Stewart. It's non-numbered. Happy, that's your name variation. Tony Stewart again. Austin Dillon, Trevor Bayne, Kyle Petty. Got Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, Michael McDowell. We got Denny Hamlin. We got something flipped over here. Let's flip it over, see what we got. Maybe a numbered card. That is indeed. That is a studio number 2, $9.99 for Clint Boyer. Already kind of like those studio inserts. Now we got a number one to go along with it. Looks like some sort of cracked ice, maybe. Just from typical, sets that we've seen before. So very nice, very nice. Let's see what we got here. That's the Denny Hamlin. All right, Greg Biffle, BK, Brad Keselowski, name variation, Ty Dillon, McGriff, and Dillon again. Get into pack number 3. This is normally where we'd expect our hit, and sure enough, looks like we do have a signature coming up in this pack. So we've got Bobby Labonte, Menard, Rocket Man, name variation, Reagan, Cope, Chase Elliott, another Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, Landon Castle, and our auto for this pack is going to be Matt DiBenedetto. Base auto is a sticker auto, but once again, it is always nice to pull blaster autos. So, because a lot of times blasters will stick you with those, generic patches that, are kind of bland. So, DiBenedetto. Of course, first top letter I grabbed is kind of yellowed, so it's going to be a little bit yellowed in the picture here. But DiBenedetto, very nice auto. Makes 3 autos and a Panini point so far out of this case. Let's see here. We've got Newman, Kenseth, DiBenedetto, Allmendinger, Kyle Busch Classics, Alex Bowman, Roy, I think that's Eric Jones if I remember right, Derek Cope, Richard Petty, and Eric Amarola. Doing Blaney, we've got our rated rookie, Bubba Wallace. I know I've not seen this one yet. Nice rated rookie to pull. Reagan, Hamlin, Amarola, that is numbered. That is number 2, $4.99. That's a gold parallel. These parallels are actually kind of easy to skip by in this unless you just happen to see the numbering on it. Because the numbering's in that top corner, it kind of blends in if you're not looking at it closely. It's actually a gold parallel. You can tell by the gold Donruss logo up in the top left corner there. But nice little gold parallel to add to the set. All right, Dale Jr., Keselowski. We've got sliced bread, name variation, Jones and Wallace. Last pack for our first box here. We've got Busch, Larson, Mears, Carl Edwards, Casey Kane, Petty, Kenseth, Truex, Donnie Allison, and Ward Burton. So that's our first box. Not a bad first box. Did get an auto, a couple of number cards out of it. Never bad pulls. Feels kind of thick, so that's probably going to be our relic this time around. All right. All right, we have Earnhardt Jr., Ty Dillon, Keselowski, Gase. We have another studio. We have Corey LaJoie, non-numbered. All those have different frames on them. I'm used to looking at baseball parallels where, a colored frame, especially like Topps or Donruss, usually is a parallel, but in the case of studio, it appears to be just another card. They don't. Apparently the numbers are like that cracked ice we pulled earlier, which is good to know. We've got Ryan Newman, Dillon, Truex, Jones, Boyer, Yarborough, Dale Earnhardt Jr., followed by the Dale Jr. name variation, Petty, and Rusty Wallace, Legends. Amarola, Cole Custer, rated rookie. Pool. Got Trevor Bayne. We got Classics, Rusty Wallace insert. Got Jarrett, Kane, Happy, name variation, Castle, and Harry Gant. We've got Keselowski, Casey Kane again, Stenhouse, Stewart. We have a Stenhouse numbered here, numbered to 499, another gold parallel. Getting a lot of those lately, but Ricky Stenhouse Jr., numbered to 499. Carl Edwards, Junior Johnson, Chase Elliott, Larson, and Dale Jarrett. Right. Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, Hemrick, Austin Dillon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Darrell Waltrip Legends, Stenhouse. We've got a Danica, Kevin Harvick, and Mark Martin. Mark Martin, in my opinion, one of the best drivers to never win a championship. Loads of wins, just never could quite put together that championship season. All right, and we've got, looks like a patch on this one. Get it flipped over here. All right, we have Denny Hamlin, Danica, name variation. Martin, Casey, another name variation. Kyle Busch, Trevor Bayne, Busch, Armstrong, Dale Earnhardt Jr. And our patch for this one is going to be, we have Trevor Bayne, Racing Relics, which is the first one of these we've pulled out of the case, at least for this particular Relic series anyway. Let's see if we can get a sleeve for this. That is, I believe, a fire suit, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely is cloth. I can see some of the strings on it. Race used material by Panini America. So we got Trevor Bayne, fire suit relic. Very nice. One of the most common relics in Donruss is typically the rubber relics, where they chop up a tire, just because, you can do the math on how many tires a team goes through in any given race. Therefore, it makes it real easy for Panini to get a hold of, race used tires and such. But that being said, it's nice to occasionally get a fire suit or sheet metal or something like that. We'll keep on rolling here. Focus up there. We got Hamlin, Bowman, Burscher, Austin Dillon. We got a top tier insert, Brad Keselowski, JJ, name variation, Michael Waltrip, got Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson, and Kerry Earnhardt. We have Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Matt Tifft, Amarola. We have Bobby Labonte. This one's flipped over. That is a Classics, numbered 999. I can tell you right off, Bobby Labonte is the one NASCAR guy I do PC. So that one will end up in my personal collection, especially being a numbered Labonte. That actually makes a cool addition to my, very slim NASCAR collection. I don't have a ton of Labonte, but he was my favorite driver growing up, and he actually was the first person I got a relic of back in the day. They got me kind of hooked into card collecting. So, Martin Truex. William Byron, rated rookie. Looks like we're going to have another auto here. Awesome. Kyle Larson. Martin Truex. Marcus Ambrose. Bobby Allison. Got Ryan Reed. And our auto is going to be... Let's see here. It's flipped over, so we'll go this way. Oh. Got Jeff Burton hitting on the back. And our auto will be Todd Gilliland. Another base signature, non-numbered, but it is a signature nonetheless. So we'll get this top loaded up here real quick. Doing pretty good with hits on this particular box break, so that's awesome. Finish out that pack. Irvin, Boyer, Logano, Irvin, and Wallace. I'm not sure if those got stuck aside. I were over to my left here, so I'm not sure if I set them down to look at something else. It may have been the previous numbered pack, but we'll get them all knocked out here. Kevin Harvick, Gallagher, rated rookie, Menard, Chase Elliott, Bubba Wallace, Studio, non-numbered, another base. We got Boyer, Amarola, Bobby Labonte, Jr., and Kenseth. Chase Elliott, Busch, Castle, Earnhardt Jr. That's a numbered Kyle Petty. Green, numbered to 199. Looks like number 19 of 199 there. Fortunately, like I said, the parallels I don't really like in this one as much because they don't pop very much. They just did, change the print and the logos to a different color. In this case, green. I don't know why I'm putting that in a hard sleeve there, but hey, there we go. All right, we've got Smoke, name variation, Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Ryan Newman, and Michael Waltrip. Get some of this base slid out of the way here. Gives a little more room to work with. And last pack for box 3. Already got her hit out of the box, so let's just hope for something nice. Maybe a numbered card. We got Ty Dillon, Keselowski, Gase, Newman. Got Dillon, Rusty Wallace, Chase, name variation. We got Blaney, Biffle, and Labonte. Alright guys, 3 boxes down, 2 to go. So we're doing pretty good. 2 autos and a fire suit relic. And another pack of box where it does not look like we have a thick pack. Wow. Apparently they hit all the autos in this particular break. Been averaging about 1 a break, and all of a sudden we're going to get 2 or 3 of them out of this break. We got Johnson, Logano, Goggin, Kenseth. We got a Studio, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Love those Studio inserts in this set. Those are some of the nicest looking ones that I think I've actually seen as far as inserts in racing. JJ, name variation, Waltrip, Busch, Jimmy Johnson, and Kerry Earnhardt. We're going to go on over to pack number 2 here. We got Logano, Christopher Bell, rated rookie, Sorensen, Blaney. So we got a Ryan Blaney flipped over, so probably numbered, I'm guessing. It is. We have another Classics kind of cracked ice design, numbered to 999. It's nothing crazy low numbered so far, but still, once again, a very nice pull. Ernie Irvin. We've got Boyer, Logano, Irvin again, and Kenny Wallace. This is a pack that, so far, every hit has been in this particular pack. So we will see what we get out of here. See if that holds true. Sure enough, we got something flipped over there. It may be another Panini Points, unfortunately, but we will see. Burton, Larson, Truex Jr., Ambrose, Bobby Allison, Earnhardt Jr., Amarola, Cole Custer, rated rookie. Pool, and we have, yes, yet again, 150 Panini points. And the collective ugh that you hear whenever these get pulled. This will already be redeemed by the time this video posts up, so you can try the QR code too, blow in the face, but, it'll already be redeemed. But that being said, Panini points, yay. Unfortunately, Panini points are Panini's basic way of saying we didn't have a hit to put in this box, so we're going to give you some points, and hopefully you can find some garbage on our site that you want later. Oh, and by the way, pay us shipping to have it shipped to your house, because it's not like we couldn't have included a hit in the box. So I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, right now, being a Braves collector, there's literally one card up on the site that is listed as a Braves player. It's that's going to be number 299, a red parallel, Kenny Wallace. But anyway, the site literally has one Braves card up there, and it's a prospect from 2008. I forget the name right off the top of my head. And literally 150 points, so you could get it with that card, but it's some guy who's washed up, you never heard of, probably never made it past high A, stuff like that. So it's like, is it really worth Panini points? Jimmy Johnson, McDowell, Hamlin, Ryan Newman, Rusty Wallace, Chase, name variation, Blaney, Biffle, and Labonte. Alright, and last box, guys. Hopefully we can pull something other than Panini points this time. That one's feeling a little thick, so that might be another relic, but not the end of the world. We do have 2 autos out of this particular break, so. We've got Ryan Reed, Boyer, Patrick, Harvick, Phenoms, Spencer Gallagher. Haven't seen one of those in this particular break. We had a few in the earlier boxes, though. Labonte, Kurt Busch, Allmendinger, Gant, and Yarborough. So as we get to this last box, guys, as a reminder, all these cards, except for maybe that Labonte numbered, will end up on our store. By all means, check the description below. It'll have a link to our store. Anything you buy out of our store will get mailed out to you, and it supports the channel. It gives us the funds to go out and buy new boxes, show you what you might find in some of these boxes. This was an older box, with 2018, just for the sheer fact of it was a case for like $80. For like $4 blaster, I couldn't turn it down. But we do get newer things like Bowman, Mosaic, current product. Just so you can get a feel for, is it really worth paying $40, $50, $60 for a blaster to, maybe get something out of it. We have pole position, Brad Keselowski, insert, Casey Kane, Happy, name variation, Castle, Gant, and Edwards. We got Kenseth, Logano, Christopher Bell, rated rookie, Sorensen, Koch, Junior Johnson, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Ned Jarrett, Darrell Waltrip. We've got Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex, Justin Allgaier, McMurray, Stenhouse, Danica Patrick, Kevin Harvick, Mark Martin, and Corey LaJoie. And our last pack should be our last hit as well. Feels like a relic just from the size of the pack here. And looks like it's going to be a rubber relic. We've got Danica, name variation. We've got Mark Martin, Casey, another name variation, same pack. Kurt Busch, Ned Jarrett, Casey Kane, Allmendinger, Danica Patrick, Koch, and our relic for this box is going to be Ryan Newman. Another fairly big name there. Not a bad pull. Looks like that is a very well-worn tire, actually. You can see some of the metal banding in that tire. Definitely a race-used tire. I mean, I don't think they went out and just drove them around the parking lot outside the track. I mean, it does say race-used, but, you know, that is definitely a well-used tire. Alright, guys, so that's going to be the break for this particular set of 5 boxes. Ended up with that Ryan Newman rubber relic. We ended up with a Trevor Bayne fire suit relic, DiBenedetto auto, Gilliland auto, and of course our 150 Panini points. A couple of number cards, a couple of rated rookies. Overall, not a very bad 5 boxes. That being said, guys, if you check the bottom left here, YouTube suggested a video for you. Don't be afraid to click on it. Follow it over to some other breaks, I'm assuming. And down in the right, you'll see a link to subscribe to our channel. You can check out our other breaks like this. We'll try to upload it every Monday, and occasionally and usually we try to do at least every other Friday, if not every Friday as well. With that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.